Brer Rabbit and Brer Lion, retold by Julius Lester. Brer Rabbit was in the woods one afternoon when a great wind came up and it blew the ground and it blew the tops of the trees. It blew so hard that Brer Rabbit was afraid a tree might fall on him, and he started running. He was trucking through the woods when he ran smack into Brer Lion. Now don't come telling me there ain't no lions in the United States. Ain't none here now, but back in yonder days, all the animals lived everywhere. The lions and the tigers and the elephants and the foxes, what they'll run with each other like they was family. So that's how come wasn't no unusual for Brer Rabbit to run into Brer Lion like he done that day. What's your hurry, Brer Rabbit? Run, Brer Lion, there's a hurricane coming. Brer Lion got scared. I'm too heavy to run, Brer Rabbit. What am I gonna do? Lay down, Brer Lion. Lay down. Get close to the ground. Lion shook his head. The wind might pick me up and blow me away. Lion, hug a tree, Lion, hug a tree. But what if the wind blows all day and all into the night? Let me tie you to a tree, Lion. Let me tie you to a tree. Lion liked the idea. Rabbit tied him to the tree and sat down next to him. After a while, Lion got tired of hugging the tree. Rabbit, I don't see no hurricane. Rabbit, listen. Neither do I. Rabbit, I don't hear no wind. Rabbit, listen. Neither do I. Rabbit, ain't a leaf moving in the trees. Rabbit looked up. Sure ain't. So untie me. I'm afraid to, Lion. Lion began to roar. He roared so loud and so long the fountains of the earth started shaking. At least that's what it seemed like. And the other animals came from all over to see what was going on. When they got Rabbit jumped up and began strutting around that he tied up Brer Lion. When the animals saw what Brer Rabbit had done to Brer Lion, you better believe it was a 4011 October because they messed him with him again. So in that trickster tale, you had Brer Rabbit, who was really scared of Brer Lion, tricked him and tied him to a tree. Now, with the next story, it's He Lion, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit. That's the story that's online. And this one was retold by Virginia Hamilton. Say the lion, He Lion would get up and every morning stretch and walk around. He'd roar, and myself, me and myself, like that, and scare all the little animals so they were afraid to come out in the sunshine, afraid to go hunting or fishing or whatever little animals wanted to do. What we gonna do about it? They asked one another. Squirrel leaping from one branch to another, just scared. Possum playing dead, couldn't hardly move. He Lion went on, sticking out his chest and roaring, me and myself, me and myself. The little animals held to sit down and talk with one another. And two by two and all by all, they decided to go and see Brer Bear and Brer Rabbit. For they knew that Brer Bear been around. And they knew that Brer Rabbit has been too. So they went to Brer Bear and Brer Rabbit and said, we have trouble. Oh, He Lion, him scaring and roaring every morning and all day. Me and myself, like that. Well, why He Lion want to do that? Brer Rabbit said. Is that all He Lion have to say? Brer Rabbit asked. We don't know why, but that's all He Lion could tell us. We didn't ask him to tell us that, said the little animals. And him scaring the little children with it. And we wished him to stop. Well, I'll go see him and talk to him. I've known He Lion a long kind of time, said Brer Bear. I'll go with you, said Brer Rabbit. I've known He Lion most long as you. That bear and that rabbit went off into the forest. They kept hearing something mumble, mumble. Couldn't make out what it was. They got farther into the forest and they heard it plain now. Me and myself, me and myself. Well, said Brer Bear. He wasn't scared. He'd been around the whole forest and seen a lot. My, said Brer Rabbit. He seen enough know not to be afraid of an old he lion. Now, old he lions could be dangerous, but you have to know how to handle them. The bear and the rabbit climbed up in the cliff where he lion had his lair. They found him, kept at distance. He watching them, and they watching him. Everybody acting cordial. Here tell you are scaring everybody and all the little animals here roaring all the time, Brer Rabbit said. I roars when I please, said he lion. Well, Mike, could you have leave that noise off first thing in the morning so the little animals can get what they want to eat and drink? Asked Brer Bear. Listen, said he lion, and then he roared, me and myself, me and myself. Nobody tell me what not to do, he said. I'm the king of the forest, me and myself. Better had let me tell you something, Brer Rabbit said, for I've seen man. I know that he is the real king of the forest. He lion was quiet for a while. He looked straight through the scrawny little rabbit like he was nothing at all. He looked at Brer Bear and figured he'd talk to him. You, Bear, you been around, he lion said. That's true, said the old Brer Bear. I've been all about everywhere, and I've been around the whole forest. Then you must know something, he lion said. I knows lots, said Brer Bear, slow and quiet like. We're online. Here, online. Tell me what you know about man, he lion said. He think he the king of the forest. Well, now I'll tell you, said Brer Bear. I've been around, but I haven't ever come across man that I could know of. Couldn't tell you nothing about him. So he lion had to turn back to Brer Rabbit. He didn't want to, but he had to. So what? He said to the little scrawny hare. Well, you gotta come down from there if you want to see man, said Brer Rabbit. Come down from there and I'll show him to you. Show you him. He lion thought for a minute, an hour, a whole day. Then the next day, he came on down. He roared just once. Me and myself. Me and myself. Now, he said, come show me man. So they set out. He lion, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit. They all go along and they go around and arrange in the forage. Pretty soon, they come to a clearing. And playing in a little fella, about 9 years old. Is that their man? Asked he lion. Why no. That one is called Will Be, but it sure is not man, said Brer Rabbit. So they went along and went along, and pretty soon they came upon a shade tree. Sleeping under there was an olden fella, about 90 years old. There must lie man, spoke he lion. I know he wasn't gonna be much. That's not man, said Brer Rabbit. That fella was once. You'll know him when you see man. So they went along. He lion is getting tired of strolling. He roars, me and myself, me and myself. Upset Bear so much he doubled over and runs and climbs up a tree. Come on down for there, Brer Rabbit, telling him. So after a while, Brer Bear comes down and he keeps his distance from he lion anyhow. And they set out some more, going along quiet and slow. In a while, they come to a road. And coming on down the road, Brer Rabbit sees man coming. Man was about 21 years old and big and strong with a big gun over his shoulder. There, Brer Rabbit said. See there, he lion? There's man. You better go meet him. I will, says he lion. He sticks out his chest and he roars, me and myself, me and myself, all the way to man. He's roaring proud, me and myself, me and myself. Come on, Brer Bear, let's go, Rabbit said. For what? Brer Bear wants to know. You better come on. And Brer Rabbit takes hold of Brer Bear and half drags him to the thicket. And there he's making Brer Bear hide with him. For here comes the man, and he sees old lion real good. He drops to one knee and he takes aim with his big gun. And old he lion is roaring his head off, me and myself, me and myself. And the big gun goes plum. He lion falls back hard on his tail. The gun goes off again, plum. He lion is flying through the air and his head lands in the thicket. Well, did you see man? Brer Bear asked. I see him, said he lion. Man spoke to me unkind, and he got a long stick with him keeping on his shoulder. Then he man take that stick down with him, speaking real mean, thundering at me, and lightning come from that stick awful hard. Made me sick. I had to turn around. And man pointing that stick again and thundering at me some more. So here I come in here because it seemed like he throw some sticks at me. Each time it thundered too. So you've met man. And you know exactly what kind of him is, said Brer Rabbit. I surely do know that, He Lion said back. And after a while, He Lion met man. Things were some better in the forest. Brer Bear knew what man looked like, so he kept out of his way. That rabbit always did know how to keep out of man's way. The little animals come could go out in the mornings because they knew He Lion was more peaceful. He didn't walk around roaring at the top of his voice all the time. And when he did lift that voice, it was something like me and myself and man. Me and myself and man. Like that. Wasn't too loud at all.